love is not just an emotion. Love are not just acts and what you do for others or what you do for yourself because you love yourself or to show yourself love. Love is actually an energetic vibration. It's an energetic state of being, of existing. By definition, source is love. God is love. Source and God to me are one and the same, different names for the same thing. Source is love. Source is love substance. And you are created from love. You're created with love substance. It is a vibrational state to live in and to exist in. And I feel that when we don't live in love, we start to come closer to the vibration of fear and all things fear. I believe that humans are motivated by those two emotions, either love or fear. We know what fear looks like. And fear, in categories underneath fear, can be anger, depression, all those lower energy emotions that don't feel good. And we know what love looks like. And I believe that under love, you have freedom, you have abundant good, you have prosperity, you have health, right? Health of body, of mind, of emotions, of energy. You have wisdom and knowledge. You have prosperity. I feel all those things that benefit you, that help you, those fall under the categories of love. And so I believe it's really important for us to stay in that vibration of love. Or when we find that we are not in that vibration, that energetic state, to go back to that vibration of love, because that heals all. I believe that love is the energy, the vibrational state that is the answer to everything. I feel that any issues that we may have stems from fear and all those emotions that derive from fear. I feel that whenever someone has a lower energy emotion, they are afraid of something, and fear is the opposite of love. So I feel like in everything and anything, if there is a problem, even with physical healing, there's a lack of love there. And so the answer to all healing, the answer to everything stems and is rooted in the energetic state of love. And so being in that state is so important. It's so important to be consciously aware of what state are we in. Are we in states that represent love or fall under the category of love? Or are we in states that fall under the category of fear? And I feel that when we're looking for answers, when we're looking for solutions, when we're looking for healing, when we're looking for anything to help us in any type of challenges that we may have, either within ourselves or with others or with animals, things, whatever, I feel that the answer will always be found under love. And what helps the most is to try to vibrate as close or as much in the energy of love and be as much in the energetic state of love as you possibly can. The answers will be found there. I feel that also that when we're in that state, we open ourselves up to hear better. You want to block your intuition? Be in any type of emotion associated with fear. That will block your intuition. That will bring in the negative aspects of ego. The lower aspects of ego that will have you respond in a way that is not for your benefit, that will have you to say things in a way that's not for your benefit, that will have you to think in ways that are not for your benefit, act in ways that are not for your benefit. And so that is not the state you want to be in. I know that is hard. I know that it's hard when we are feeling certain lower energy emotions or we're going through experiences to put ourselves in that state of love, right? But it's possible. Even if we take, and that's why sometimes they just say, take a couple deep breaths, meditate or just relax or calm down or whatever, because that takes you into a state that is closer to love. I really believe that love is the answer to everything. And I believe that you can hack all life situations and issues with love. If there's an issue, a challenge, I believe you can hack it with that emotion. I feel that once you go into the vibration, once you go into love, the answers will be there. You will receive the intuitive guidance. You will receive everything that you need in that answer. Even the answer to your healing, it is there. Even if the answer is, this is something that you chose to experience and this is why, or this is something you have to go through and this is why, or you need to change your perspective on it and this is why, it will be found in love. Love is a way, it is the answer, it is the hack to every situation in life that you are facing that you are not liking. And so let's practice being in that state. I know it's not easy. This world is very challenging, but let's practice pivoting. Whenever we feel ourselves in lower energy, pivoting and going into the energy of love. Whenever someone else is in a lower energy, that's more associated with fear, seeing them and holding them in that place of love, keeping them there until they are able to get there for themselves. You see, I think that's the answer. And I feel that we really underestimate love, and we're so quick to just associate it with an experience that we have with someone, intimacy, or, whether it's with a significant other or with your child or with family or friends or your pets. I think we limit love. We limit just how powerful love is. We limit what love can do. I really do. And so try to practice that. Try to practice pivoting yourself in that state of love. Check in regularly and say, what am I vibrating on? What state am I vibrating on? Or vibrating in, sorry, not on. What state am I vibrating in? Is it more on the level of fear, or is it more toward love? And I also feel that once we start doing that, our experiences in life will actually improve, right? Because you literally attract that which you are. So if you're in a lower vibrational state, you're going to attract things that keep you, right? Because you're already there, keep you in a lower state. If you're vibrating higher and more toward love, then life brings you more things that you can feel love about, and emotions that are associated with love about. Remember, joy, I feel, is associated with love, and peace and harmony are associated with love, and health and well-being is associated with love. And once again, knowledge and wisdom is associated with love, because you're open to your intuition and guidance. You're open to receiving more answers. So it's so important to stay in that state. And I promise you that when you start to do that, it is a life hack. It will solve so many of your issues. It will resolve so many of your issues. You'll find a lot of other issues will just go away and disappear. If you haven't tried it, give it a try.